Jen. Jen. Deste bre ljudi. E pa imam boljeg AMF-a, ali brate ne mogu da mi pele ne igra jebem. Od AMF-ova imam dosta stvari. Krojf na klupi, da. Ovdje kaže. Pozdrav Slavik, dobrodošao. Jedan, dva. Ajde bre, šta tražiš, toliko. Kakvi su serveri ovih dana, nisam igrao neko vreme. Vidimo mi se odlepilo sve. Šta je bre ovo jebote? Te što ovoliko traži protivnika? Šta je ovo ljudi? Matchmaking failed, what the fuck? Gde si bre Slovice? Ne znam šta je one pomrti. O, evo ga, evo ga. Nije preko PC, brati, Sony. Ovo je Sony. Dobro, ovo je 714. Top 1000. Prvo pa muško. Što bra pobedim, brate, malo izgubimo, šta fali. Samo jako. Opa, 16 na streamu, hvala momci. Gde si bre Tanja, šta ima?
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
To je pravi, vrate, drugar.
Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass. Yet a man who week in
Što usporeno radi, šta je ovo?
And they very rarely got the better of Trumpo Virtuoso in the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance, spot on. Intercepted. That was well played, well stopped.
Ovo je užas, ovo je užas.
positioning, so good from him. And it's full it.
Si se vratio, stvarno si se vratio, vrate, je vero.
Schmeichel clears, and he was quick to react. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. He's being urged to shoot. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Iraq are looking to break at pace.
Užas, užas, baš loše radi, ovo je užas. Igram unazad, brate, futbol. Prvo pa muško, evo te, ne igra mi se.
Got to make this nice and quick. Davids.
To gledaj, ti bolite kurac.
I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pentinic.
Nedved. Little pass back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Nedved. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. And he goes cross-field. That's a great ball cross-field. That's a good ball. Shot!
Pozdrav cijeli, dobrodošao.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That was a reprieve for the time being. Look at the space here. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's
Brate, slatki, šta mi daje, ne mogu od laga da pomerim jebenog igrača. Jebem ti retarda.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
I futbal ti jebem unazad. Šta ti znači optika, šta ti znači sve. Pote igrice.
That's what he's paid to do. Bale going face to face with his great rival, Nielsen. Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Right there!
A naravno, moj će primi svaki prvi šut. To je prosto tako.
Tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Bullet. Martini deals with that comfortably. So, what can they make of this? Ready to go again.
Bukvalno, vrat.
Wide. Cruyff showed plenty of zest at getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pele. Lovely pass. Great shot.
Au je.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Vidi, još nije izašlo je.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Good running with the ball. And they win it back again.
Gle, koje finte radi čovjek, ja u životu nisam umeo da uradim.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bullet. Vieira, he's set up one goal so far. And it's Hullet. Out to the right. Looking for
Neka ti
options.
prva utakmica ako ubije želju s ovim lagom i s ovim sranjima. Znači, džaba stream, džaba sve.
There's a good chance of a goal. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vidi bre, prekidem jo. Pozdrav Fatko, dobrodošao, vrate. Vidio sam, vrate, znači klip je fenomenalan. Ma, brate, ovaj lik, užasna konekcija, majke mi, znači. Vidio, staje mi slika, bukvalno, nije moj internet, ne može da bude moj internet.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Pele gets into a good position.
Vidi, nije faul, ja.
In numbers.
Ajde, Nedved skoči preko njega, dobro, okej.
Overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Okay. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. It's been caught now, well played. It's clear to see that he was not at all happy with that. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dobro, moja greška ne se treba dodati.
That's a brilliant interception. Turan. Bobo still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. No, it's Nedved. Vieira. And it's Davids. Rummenigge. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bukvalno, brate. Ništa nisi uradio, svakako. Super sam bio. Baš mučenje, znači... Cijela takma mučenje, jebote.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Tries to get it clear. Goes for a shot.
Ma, brate.
Done very well to get to that. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Oh, the number 3 coming up.
Ja već dodao loptu, on nije ni odmerio, brate.
That has been blocked clear. Can he finish? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tu sam, tu je čita. Bravo ti.
Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, it's driving forwards. Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort. This is a really front-footed approach. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. But it's
Tu sam.
to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Oh, super ball. Oh, that, and he shoots. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. So, what are you thinking? Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And he wants them to press as high as they
A što mi gasiš Rumenigija, jebote?
Plays one through. Oh, he's burst through. I think the message here is quite clear. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. And that has put pain to that. Oh no, what has happened here? Great defending, strong and determined. Zico. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot.
Evo ti šta mora da odigram da bi dao gol, brate. Ne znam, brate, šta ti kažem na 3 crtice. Batica bolje mu radi nego meni. To je nevjerojatno. Ja moram ovdje da odigram akciju da je Toritu dam gol da bi dao gol nekom botu, brate. To je fascinantno, znači. To je fascinantno. Bukvalno akcija za Torita, brate, da bi dao gol.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting. It's not a problem.
Ti ovaj pas malo dobro. Diži se, bre, retarde.
They just need to step it up and force the issue.
I od svih njemu si.
It's a cute ball. And this is Poland.
Ne mogu ništa, moji ga gledaju. Moji ga gledaju, to je fascinantno nešto. Evo, gledaj, evo je konekcija. Evo ga dokaz da ne kenjam. Gledaj ovo, šta, sad će pukne, ja razumijem.
There's a probing ball. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A nemoj da staješ, nemoj slika da staje.
Shot could be on. Shot.
Gledaj ovo, što ne mogu ništa.
This could well be it. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable. Inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss. I think the manager's playing to assist here. Iraq take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary real chance. And he's managed to get
Svaki pas mu je precizan, ovo je...
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Gledaj.
And that's that.
Glupost. Bravo, majstore, svaka čast.
But sentiment counts for nothing here.
Jebote igrica glupa. Prošlu tekmu mi, brate, ne stane struja. Izgubim i ovako izgubiš sljedeću od nekog retarda. Katastrofa. Ne, jebi ga, brate. Ništa na šta nismo naviknuti, nažalost. Nije, brate, za fon. Ovo je za PC, PlayStation. Čekaj bre, ovo što? Da imamo gospodina. Sve usporeno, sve baguje na ovoj igrici. Da li je moguće? Šta je ovo, brate? Šta je ovo? Kakav je ovo delay od 5 sekunde da uđeš u match history? Sramota me od koga sam izgubio, brate. Užas. Da, 1000 GP-a, to je to. Ne možeš da kupiš ni ono iza gola, brate. Ne možeš ni iza gola ona sranja što prste da kupiš za to. Pre neko veče dobijem čoveka što proigraš super ilo, a izgubim od nekog bota ako ne mogu igrača pomerim. Užas, užas. GG. Može. Može cele, što da ne. Mi večeras imamo ligašku. Večeras igramo ligašku valjda u 10:30, ne pojma. Hvala, brate. Ako, pustiti. Garašom ne igram, brate, FC. Maljane 3-3, neka profesionalna liga, nešto. Ajde, druže, startuj partiju, šta je s ljudima, evo, te su normalni. Ne znam, brate, mora vidim sa Bumpitom. Jeste, brate, ali to je Ono na što smo se navikli OMG.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Ajde vidimo kako radi ovo čudo, brate.
Puskas, we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun.
Da sam mogao prošlu tekmu ovako sklonim igrača, kao ovu sad, onaj batica mi ne bi prešao pola. Ali ovo je neki debil, brate, danas je definitivno dan za debile. Gle.
It's a good push in there. Now it's Bullet. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. LA. That's a super give and go. He's had a shot! Quick to recover this. Lovely pass, but can't get there. Foden. Anything to pick out of these early exchanges? Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. This is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Puskas. Shooting. You can get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Forte. I think it's crisp and sharp. Puskas. It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. So the first goal of the game. It's so often the case with goal scorers, and all of a sudden, bang. Real chance! Insurance, and again.
Brate, sve da skine!
Quite advised they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left here. And here's Powell. Let's shots. Who's now? They want to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he welcomes it in. Looking for a corner.
Smeće.
First corner. The first of the game for either side, actually.
Prečka, jabo.
It's played into the area.
Ne znam, daću mu 5, brate, ali... Gledaj šta radi ta igrica, brate. Evo ga, smart assist, menjamo boju dok puni. To je to. Za Tomašov i moj retardi.
Puskas. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this side is setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those
Ušu pičku materinu.
bottom no goal, back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Well, I think you
Da, jeste OMG.
Botafogo have the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, that's not the cross you had in mind. Conte. Now Foden. Intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from it. It's a pretty loose pass. Back up. Now it's Foden. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Let's pull it. Australia. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Bale. That's quick to get it clear again. Australia, the players so deservedly
Stvarno nisi branio pas, jao, koliko si ti loš lik. Ali ovaj Rajka drže koliko je, znači...
Australia. He's found a way past. Probing pass. Rijkaard. And there is the half-time whistle.
Tanan i desi zovete slobica, vrate.
Empty. Neither side yet trying to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half? Botafogo really showed some resolve in that first half after much time. So I think the message to the management may be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing because it's pretty good. That's a really interesting game. At half-time.
To. Devers. Pozdrav Đorđe, dobrodošao. Ajde, druže, iskuliraj se, ljubite, vrat, znači...
So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. It feels Pele looking to add to his goal. Pele. Beckenbauer. It's a searching pass. Deftly away. Australia. Judy. Now it's Puskas. Here's Bale. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Skillfully cut out. So at ease on the picture. Oh, the ball's not loose here. Yes, the ball. Kvaratskhelia did just about enough to come out on top there. The party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia making one goal already. Beckenbauer. Chance here to counter.
Bravo, Kan, imaš 5 sejva, jebem li te usta Nemačka.
That's gone loose. Rummenigge.
Šupičku materinu. Benti smart assist. Ne znam šta stiskam, gledam.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Brate, kakav retard igra X samo, ja ne verujem. Bravo. Treba se banuje da ne uništava, brate, user experience. Ej, znači... Aj nek Kvaratskhelia dobije skok. Aj samo nek proba da dobije skok. Jebem ti igricu.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. But Peter, they should just...
Au, brate, kakvi debili ima na ovom PC-u, ovo je nevjerojatno.
To the front-footed pressing team. It's quite uncomfortable for them. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. That's just as the manager would have seen.
Sada mi igraš u duplo glava. A ne, sad ću ti dam još jedan gol, pa ću ja da igram u duplo plavo, ja bih litio duple. E, sad ćeš malo taste of your own medicine.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. Well, that tackle was immense.
Vidi kako je prima smetlo.
Ended up in no man's land.
Srce kaj tvoriš.
Headed upfield. It's obviously build up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Udari u njega! Jaoj.
Oh, that is not a great touch. Oh, what a damper. That was just when we were hoping to be.
Yo, Japanese retards, delete this. Delete this feature. Delete this. Fucking retards. Japanese piece of shit. Jebem li vam majku japansku. Gde si bre, Nikola? Jel, tačno ovo 324 lajka na TikToku što imam, jel? To sve ukupno ili samo za stream ovde sad? Aha, i na TikToku streamujem i ovde. Da bre. Uporedo.
And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now. This is a really front-footed approach. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ajmo, rumeni.
Quick interception. surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Sorry, that places it. There really is no one back now.
Sad ćemo malo da jebemo retarda.
And he just slips the other. So the lead now is 2. Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they...
Ovo će sviraš faul. Sreća nema 3, vrate, bilo bi 5 da može. A ne, sad ćemo da budemo još gori. Nema veze što ne igrate to. Retar jedan.
Bastoni, it's Jorginho.
Da.
Saw that
Tu
coming.
ćeš da
That's great
prođeš.
positioning. So good from him. With purpose. Yamal. David Villa. Shakes to shoot. Oh, just lacks a decent finish. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Vidi, nije uhvatio! Jeste vidjeli, nije uhvatio glavu?
With his bounce strongly. Right up.
Što je jača stvar, ja ne umem ovo da radim, inače. Ali opet ću se branim.
Disappointed with that. David Villa. Yeah, that does look a foul. He's given a free kick. Mills. Oh, they could be caught out.
Opa, malo smo nervozni.
Chased on to retrieve it. I've added on 4 minutes. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
Ajmo golmanu. Tak.
And time.
Retar je.
Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Owen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Ma, brate. Nikad u životu nisam čuvao loptu. Kad zvali sve te imena? Kad hoćemo?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Oh, so did
Ljudi, gdje je prošao ovaj pas? Ja moram im replay od ovoga.
so nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate.
Ja moram im replay od ovoga. Bože gospode.
Victor, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution. I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's found a way through. Oh, the ball. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Rummenigge. Now he's got space here.
Ma nemoj, brate, da je... Ova igrica, ovo, brate, znači, ovo, ja ne mogu verovati. Koji pas dam čoveku, jebote, i on onako šutne.
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from it. Looks a good cross. And it's intervened well there. Tele. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Lipjet. And it's messy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good strength. Quick look, then place it in. That's the keeper's ball. Pull it. Tele. And it's been played through. Pickvale gets through. There's the shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye! Yeah, they say that fortune favors the brave. And
Ajmo opet pele neki pas, brate.
this team has real personality and character. Yeah, that's really well played. It's very, very simple. The ball through to them, which is
Da, brate, ovo se vidi da... Mora primiš gol pa da juriš, brate. Znači, svaki pas prolazimo i gledaju. Jako su mi poznati ovakvi dani. I mnogo ih ne volim. Šta ti više s tom dodajom, Rummenigge, si lud?
is fouled.
Istripuje se batica da petom doda neku povratnu, rešio danas i to je to.
Well, it's quite simple if they have the best man for the job on it. From it, Pele. That is a brilliant interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Still very early doors, but it is a
Faccio di spalle.
contested affair. Oh, the movement is slick.
Lepo se ovaj Ronaldo otvara mnogo.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Ali ovaj Rijkaard, brate, šta on radi, znači.
And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. Now he has two. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal go into the lead. Looking for the run. Pull it. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! The lead lost no time at all. Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
90 i nešto imaš pas, čoveče.
So good, such sharp spin.
Da li si lud?
Such a delicious finish. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Oh.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Brate, je moguće ovo.
Oh, the ball's one loose here.
Šta je bre?
Especially good pass. This is Messi.
Ja moram kocku ovdje, inače primi gol. Znači, koliko vuče.
Messi. In towards the centre. Chance for a shot. Oh, it just wouldn't...
Bože gospode, bože gospode.
It was a full-blooded effort. Botafogo opting for an early change in personnel.
Ajde, čista kocka tu i ti nisi uzeo, jebem li ti sve.
Good. That's been cut out. Well played. Ruben receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Nice looking ball. Now there's a fine ball.
Vidi ga. Jel nisam stavio defensive, stavio sam defensive Carlosu, šta je ovo bre?
Nicely intercepted. Spreads one in. And the shot is had a shot! Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Pele. Nedved. In with the challenge. Now it's Pullet. Thuram cuts it out. And here's Pullet. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! There it is! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who's left...
Ja, mislim da sam stavio defensive. Jo, ja sam attacking stavio. Vidim Blame Street CB pozadi. Šta je ovo?
Botafogo take the lead. Well, they did the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? Neymar.
Uf,
It's a decent ball. He's having a shot!
bukvar momak.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there. Now it's Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Offside whistle.
Boga mi namuči ovaj. Stvari prozvan.
And we are up to the break. Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic,
Moja,
it was unmissable and it was
nije
irresistible.
toliko lagano.
Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it. Botafogo to lead, but it's Church!
Znao sam.
He scored! Again, we are level! What a contest! I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Hvala.
Another moment of magic.
Yeah.
A real wow moment. That's
Više
what
se
it
ne
is for Peter.
zahvaljuje, sad je
Not a
neko
lot
to.
more to add.
Da,
Clinical.
ne
Just
zahvaljuje.
clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even
Au, druže! Gledam kako se dobacuje letika. Hvala ti kurac.
Pele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way.
Dao joystick starijem bratu. Vidi, seckanje, jebem ti seckanje!
Roberto Carlos.
Ne možeš tu.
Vision.
Aha.
Oh, what a photo! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them. And that means just one thing.
Gledaj ti njega što napada, on pokazuje karaktera, no?
All about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Pokazuje karakter gospodina. Dobro.
It was clearly disappointed with that pass. What a photo. Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Right back in.
Nema šut.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break. There it is. It's Bale! It's away! Goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other. He's got
Kalino
That
si,
is a
gospodine. Šta bre, počeo ovaj da igra bre, šta je bro?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter. I know
Bravo,
they're
Maldini.
to
Bravo
do
za
even
auto
more
difend.
damage here. Let's put it.
Bravo, i tebi retardi.
No, no way through.
Kako loš pas.
It's Neymar. He's quick to react. Crossed into the middle. Rummenigge.
Ajmo,
The
rumeni.
end of this. Rummenigge. It rails us.
Kalino si, gospodine.
Moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. And that's just clever. Made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have boxed it by going the other. Very nice. Botafogo lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Much has always been caught napping.
Vidi ne koristi? Seri da nije koristio on the matchup. Htio sam da ga pošaljem na zemlju, what the fuck? Moram to proverim sad. Ali ovdje je Bale, ne hvata se. Ajmo jedna fintica za gledoce. Ne seri da stigo. Nerfovali onaj double touch 100%. Koliko čeka ovaj trugor. A opet je ostao iza leđa, brate. Kako?
Better, and so did he. Now it's fair. Lovely. Now then. And he's shot it goal! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Ajde, Loto.
Very smart. And that
Izvuku si sedmicu, begaj.
both wish you a very good evening.
Pozdrav Juhas, dobrodošao.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
If they want to counter, they can do with more speed.
Now it's Pele. That's been cut out, well played. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Dembele is herring after that one. Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes the shoots!
Oof.
And that is wildly off target.
Greece really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Let's pull it.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Boga mi, ovaj kad je
and he was there to
raspali.
touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Reese with the corner, there first. And he can clear it away. And this is Totti. Chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well maneuvered.
Teško. A, tu sam, nemoj da si
Jim over the
govno
early
od
hours of the
igrice.
game.
Teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
Big chance! Goal! Botafogo! Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured. Botafogo are in front now. The game's only goal. Well, this will present. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's
Evo te, vidi ga imaš Blitz Curler. Nisam to znao.
Their second corner of the game. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Botafogo have the chance.
Ja, vidjeli smo ga dole.
Soboslai.
Ma, Bale, brate, koji fizikal imaš i Soboslaj ti zgura.
Reece applying the press here, a high press. Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here,
Dobro, brate, mora gol da mi da bi presakao taj pas.
Of course, the returns can be terrific. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Soboslai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
I opet ide njemu. Za malo.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
A ja sam budala za ovaj pas.
Nearly half an hour gone here. They've switched it over to the other side. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Always onto this. No, that wasn't kidding anyone. Rummenigge might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options. Totti, Soboslai, finish the shot! That's just playing it safe and simple. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Cannavaro gets it away. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. He's found
Teško da njemu mogu pobegne.
Oh, that's meat. Quality ball. Oh, there's a perfect ball. And this is Bale. Rummenigge. Soboslai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And they've gone red. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. That's been intercepted. Tele, and the through ball.
Ma kako može da mu se zalepi, brate, a presečena lopta? Kako?
Rummenigge, he's through here. And this is Bullet. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Lifted. Reece looking to pass their way through. That looks a good ball through. They're going to be quick to recover this. There's the whistle for half-time. Certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. When do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions. Peter, they've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Seen another, and we know it's an awful long way back. Botafogo are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Kaže mi stavio tako. Će samo se bučiš? Pa koliko treba?
Minut pola sata.
Mogli ste to do sad, mislim da čak.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Knocks it into space. Right card, spots it and intercepts. Nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Now it's Bale. Driving forward. Pass is short and sharp. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot. Oh, that was no routine save. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Ferdinand, it's just beyond his reach. And that is expertly dealt with. Zico. And it's Fullet. Now it's Pele. Fullet. Oh, good read. That's good. It's Bale! Bale gets flagged offside. Pinches it off him.
Dole,
Accurate
detto.
pass. Now he's off and running.
Quasi per te.
Can he get on the end of this? Terms. Mapping at his razor sharp best there. That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Jebote, ti već što 104 eura.
Kakvo smeće, brate mi. Kakvo smeće, ja ne mogu da verujem. Ajde bre, jebem tigricu.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Ajde, gledaj kako se loše otvaraju.
So much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
Pomerio si nogu, a da je ne presečeš.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. And the goalkeeper's got a good part to that. And now they can spring out of defence.
I zavlačiš mu se iza leđa, ne je... ne.
Bale.
Ajmo Ziko. Ziko bre, čoveče. Ne gulit.
Just wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. But Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. And here's Bale. Tries decent shot.
Vidi kako šutno je.
Doing no harm at all. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. That is a reprieve for the time being. That looks a decent ball.
Džaba sve.
It's Michel Platini. And he was quick to react. And it's Zico.
Teško.
Now it's Van Basten.
Sreće.
Cruyff.
Ma nemoj, brate, čist pas.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
Što seckaš? Iz kog razloga, brate?
interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Zico. Vieira wins the duel this time. Neither's loved the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. And he
Yeah.
also done to it. Zico. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ma brate, guli, tu sam dodao, šta je ovo?
It's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a much.
Crvenio je, da, smeće.
And the referee showed him a yellow card. His body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Chance here, what can they make of it? Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it. Opts to play it back. Drive! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Ma puši ga ovem, brate. First time shot 92 finishing. Puši ga.
Should have put his foot right through it. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it. Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by
Samo ću to ti kažem, da ga pušiš.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Real chance! Split second reaction. Oh, it actually didn't do an awful lot.
I ja igram X, brate.
That's Owen. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira gets rid without sophistication. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And he's onside. Great shot.
Dođi bre, kakva akcija. Ajde, došli, poslije treba da ime kod Nikola.
Gde bre?
That was a technical
Vođak je posle, da se vratimo.
A stvarno?
Stvarno.
Botafogo.
U stvari ne, rekao mi da će mi javi. Gledaj ovo smeće, brate.
Kako mi tako isplaniraš da...
Ne isplaniram ti dan, rekao je da ćemo se čujemo, ja sam se prebacio.
Picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Jo, brate, koji gol.
All square again into the dying minutes. It just goes to show you what
Dobar si?
can achieve.
Ma šta si,
There
dobar.
isn't much time left, but if we have
Vidi ga retard. Čuvaj sve ti jebem.
It's a lovely neat pass. Zico, he's going for goal.
Išao sam da ga rešimo.
Was that the final whistle?
Bravo, igrice.
Oh, a really good watch, both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
Naravno ću padne kad protiv bota igram X. Osso sam weer reed skroz.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup. Yeah, and I think it's
Te šta je s igricom i s ovim duplim pasima što igra s mojom odbranom, lik, ili je realno?
to a great all-round player with vision and creativity, in addition to his finishing now, and a reputation for being lethal.
Slobodno davi tu, mislim te je tamo.
It's by now very, very richly deserved. Really effective. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, they could break here. Bale could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Danger averted for now. Beckenbauer. Well,
Ma da, izokretaj daj. Sve ti jebem.
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Sonnet. That looks a decent ball.
Tu ima tirama, tu ne prolazi drugo.
And now he's off and running. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish?
Ma, brate, svaki šut mi brane golmani. Po prvih 3-4 šuta i onda on daje iz jednog šuta gol i onda jurim cijelu utakmicu rezultat i to je prosto.
First in the game for either side, actually. Oh, split second reaction. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Beckenbauer goes back, really got in his face there, and it was well played. I've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision.
Nemoj sa mnom da igra duple paseve, čovek.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from the side, yet able to find the net.
Fudo kanisi obraniaje. Prihvatio sam te cele, brate.
Front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Ah, di finte do sutra, brate.
Extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous. They're starting to look very comfortable. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Pele. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Botafogo have hit a quick fire
Ah,
goal
what did
here
he win?
and are well and truly in the driving seat. The assistant referee rightly gives it offside. Beckenbauer. And it's Fullet.
Uff,
Oh,
guarda,
that's a
guarda,
fine
guarda.
interception. Busquets.
Te,
Matthew
provai.
Cunha. They've got to be quick moving this forward. To a man. And it's Maldini.
Bravo, Maldini.
Well played. Well
Svaka čast, brate.
It's a good put in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Crunching tackle.
Svaka start.
Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Forlan, and it's Vitinha. Vitinha! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Matthew Cunha. Won it. Chance here to counter.
Ja,
Neatly clipped into space. It's rather wayward. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter attack.
tu.
Tries to play it through. Pull it.
Sad jednu finticu ti pokažem kako se to radi. I daš gol, a ne u prazno.
Rooting away. A moment that needed composure, and he. Referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Botafogo absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out. Botafogo have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Forlan. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment and perfectly dealt with. That is
Stvarno
superb
nisi
defensive
krenuo
work. The one man
gereti.
who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kelly. And it's Fullet. He can run onto that. That's a dangerous ball.
Nisam očekivao će ovaj pas za
And it's gone
proći.
low.
Brutal pas.
Fullet. Rummenigge. Takes a shot. He has done it. And he is just ripping it up.
Ajde, momak. Rage quit.
It was casual, it was careless, it has proven costly. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving.
Manje trening finti, više konkretno vežbanje.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. We'll talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. It's become a case of men against boys. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Ronaldinho. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It's Matthias Cunha. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think shot, surely! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts! It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, their manager seems to have them all just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! It's a goal! How many?
Ajde, druže.
The gulf in class
Rage quit.
is vast. Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Nice. Hit it up in no man's land. Now it's Fullet. Played out towards the right wing. Fullet. Beckenbauer. And Nielsen. Busquets. Tele wins the duel this time. There's the shot! Messi. And they win it back again. Ronaldinho are steaming forward. Now it's Matthias Cunha. I've come loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Really well played. Bale. Good ball, good take. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. In by there's the header! No, it's wide, but it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ne znam, vrati. Ne znam što ne igra, što ne izađe čovjek.
Promising build up, there's plenty of really nice passing. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. And the shots! Corner number 2 then. Up he goes!
Up he
Oh,
goes.
he's kept it out. That's a great save. Maldini really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure. And this is Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Pele. And he's in on goal. Oh, lovely feeding. It's such. He's had a shot. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. Fires it in low. And now they can spring out of defence.
Coppa problem.
And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. Pele. Ronaldinho. It's the sort of
Dale ga
situation
pustimo
you
da
want
go.
to capitalise on.
Mario, da nećem.
And the number on the board is 3. Back in possession and ready to go again. This is Dembele.
Ali.
Right into his path. Oh, just skips past his man. Referee has just said play on. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,
Eccolo così.
Za 20.
well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say that's a check.
I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence. Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Pele. It's a sharp little ball here. Bale looks to get on the end of this. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Quality ball. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Footed showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. Pele. Real chance!
Com'è sto di tojavat?
Vital touch.
Non è un appetto,
Clearly
vedi?
had the beating of the keeper. Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it. Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Now it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Fullet. Gucci. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, what a climb! He's keen, determined to have his say. Greece really have
Da, da, da.
They could have
To je
been
tek
really
priča za
more
sebe.
Botafogo finding their passes. And this is Bale.
A kako taj završni pas nikako prođe, bre.
We started right now. It's a really well measured ball. Messi. It's Bale. Pele. Fullet. Knocks it into space. And a chance!
Ma šta mu ti je skinuo, Gerete? Ne zajebavaj da ti je ovo skinuo.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Botafogo wins the corner. They're first.
Što se mene tiče, mogu i da ga ne izbacuju.
And it's been taken short. Greece are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Teško. Au, brate, tiram. Tiram, druže.
And it's Greece who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there!
Klošar mali argentinski.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. It is a good save.
Ma da, Guti najbolje
He's
da
going to be
bi.
first to this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Vieira.
Ovdje već možda bude opasan.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram defending his
Ispao je.
man stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Tu.
Pele. Spread neatly. Oh, what has happened? Takes a shot!
Sreća
Oh,
pa
the
kasine.
shot loose here. There's the clearance.
Ajmo. Ne, for. Video sam te.
This is Bale, and this is Bale.
Au,
Chance!
kakva akcija.
Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. There's the shots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Pele plays it short. Oh, plugged interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge, Pele. And he's found a way past. Pele!
Oh, wow. Au, ne znam gdje bije baciti.
Really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to pull it is on his own. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the first half is done. Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition could come out in the second half and improve to that degree. Botafogo head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Greece needed that. They really needed it. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Tries to pass it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they've got a throw.
Da, da.
Adams.
Da, da.
And it's Guti. Pele. And he's had it.
Nemoj neki internet tam.
He's done very well to get to that. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Reece have their second corner now. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. He's through, now is he in? Adams cuts it out. Guti. That's really well manoeuvred. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with. Guti wins the duel this time. And Nielsen. Yeah. They've got to make this nice and quick. Cannavaro. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Ronaldinho. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aims beyond the defence. Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just a shot a goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly! Rummenigge is offering a right smile there. It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah, they should be able to win the aerial duels, but accuracy of the ball shouldn't be
Crosses it.
accurate.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Follett. Follett, this is promising. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That looks a good ball through. Real chance here. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort.
No, heading is just the accuracy. His physical strength and jump are the most important factor. That's my opinion. I think that's.
Then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Zico. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Beckham. That's put into a promising move. Zico puts his foot on the gas. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Spread it left. Beckham, somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. This is Messi. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got it all! Off the... That could spell trouble. This time, surely! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. And the shot!
Bravo.
It's ball down, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge towering forward here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. And here's Follett. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. And Adams.
Zovete Čika Miroslav.
Mbappe gets into some space. Cross into the box. Right card, walking away. In again. Cassius. Safe hands. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo have won it by sheer force of character. Winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Još jedno i to je to dosta za danas.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And this is Bale. Bale gets the shots. And he's done it. Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he also did it. They had heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
Shots for a shot!
Jaj, Brett,
And it's Musiala.
And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Punnett.
That's going in strongly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are convulsing. And they're at it again, in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0.
Just a secka jebem
Totally cozy.
Well, they're very good team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Oh, he's onto this. He's free. He has got space. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's made its way to him. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a key interception.
Aha.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a little off target. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That has not gone well. It's not an especially good pass, that. Maldini. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Kvaratskhelia! Great football. Shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now he's off and running. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was the most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Osimhen gets a foot in here. And they win it back again. And the through ball. He's away. He's one-on-one, surely. Sticks it away. Comfort. Yet more comfort. Easing away. Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. Still trying to make a game of this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Tele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving on and making good progress. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And Nielsen threads one in. Well, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Bale. So what can they make of this? Tele, he's got away. Couldn't concede a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play it in, and there's Kvaratskhelia, is on his own, or a bust challenge. Now it's Bale, and it's Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Then there's cuts out the pass. It's half time. I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff. Botafogo 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow? And we are already promptly back underway. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's beaten the last man. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shoots! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Yeah, that's
E pa momci, hvala što ste gledali. To je to što se današnjeg streama tiče.